Family, what's going on? It is Kyle Henderson. Tonight we got Alabama basketball taking on Ole Miss in the SEC basketball tournament. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Get active inside the comment box. It's been a beautiful day in Tuscaloosa. I'm sure it's beautiful in Nashville. And we have the number 2 seeded Crimson Tide trying to hold off a surging Ole Miss team, right? Ole Miss is a team that has won 2 games in a row in the SEC basketball tournament. First upsetting Texas, then upsetting Georgia. Now, what did Texas and Georgia have in common? Well, they each beat Alabama basketball during the season. And if you kind of rewind to a couple weeks ago, Alabama and Ole Miss did play, and we had a watch-along for this game. The game was in Oxford, and if you remember correctly, that game was miserable. The first half of that game, it was terrible. Alabama could not buy a bucket, okay? Now, Alabama comes in this game, I think, with momentum. The clear favorite in this game, I think they're favored by 12 points. Starting lineup tonight for Alabama includes LeBaron Philon, Aiden Holloway, Latrell Wrightsell, Amari Allen, and Aiden Sherrill. Now, this is a team that scores a lot of points. LeBaron Philon averaging 21.5 per game. Holloway 16.8, Wrightsell 13.3, Amari Allen 11.9, and Aiden Sherrill even with 11 points. So this is a team where everybody that starts averages a double, is in double digits. Now, I think not only this game, but the rest of the way, it comes down to Alabama and their defense. And how does their defense show up tonight? How does their defense show up in a game where they're going to need defense here? They're going to need defense tomorrow if they win this game. You know what I'm saying? So I think we can go as far as we want if the Alabama defense comes with it. And we'll see what they do tonight against a team that I would say is pretty hot, to be honest. So appreciate you joining me for the watch-along. If you've never been for the watch-along, welcome on in. We basically do a live play-by-play, and the scoreboard is updated as the game goes on, and we'll have fun. We'll break bread together, and we'll hang out on Friday night. Now, if Alabama is able to win this game, they would play the next game, which would be tomorrow at 2 Central Time. That probably going to be in Arkansas, but who knows? I mean, we're in March Madness. We're about to tip off, and I appreciate you guys rocking with me inside the comment box, and thank you so much for hanging out today. And we are about to tip from Nash Vegas, Alabama, taking on number 15, Ole Miss. Ole Miss gets the tip-off, and away we go. Welcome to the watch-along. I appreciate you guys being here. Get active inside the comment box and see what Alabama can do. Opening is a loose ball for Ole Miss. They're going to get it. They're setting it up. A team that's won 2 straight in the SEC basketball tournament. Alabama, the 2 seed, and really hot. First shot from the outside is good. A big 3 ball by the Rebels, and they go up 3-0 on the Crimson Tide. Shot was taken way out from kind of downtown and went right in. Here comes Alabama on the opposite side. That's Amari Allen. Kick it out to Wrightsell. Wrightsell's going to try to answer. No good, and Ole Miss with the rebound. 19-19 to play. Here comes Ole Miss. They're pushing. Top of the key, setting something up. Trying to get inside, working on Sherrill on the outside. Kicks it back out for another 3 ball, and that 3 ball is good again. Oh, man, 6-0 just like that. Ole Miss coming with it, shooting 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Alabama tries to fire back. Shot is no good from Amari Allen. It's going to be kicked back, and Alabama's going to set up once again. Philon back to Holloway. Holloway at the top of the key. Alabama trying to get its first points in the game. Loose ball, kicks it out to Sherrill. Holloway with a wide-open 3-pointer, and that, of course, is going to go in. Nobody was even remotely close to him. I think the defender fell down, and that's going to be a 3-pointer by Holloway. 6-3, 18-33 to play in this game. SEC basketball tournament. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for getting active inside the comment box. You can just give a roll tide every single time they hit a 3 ball if you want, or say 3. I don't care what you guys do, but I appreciate you guys being here. Ole Miss on the other side, 6-3. Taking it to the basket. Where was the defense right there? And Ole Miss now leads by a score of 8-3. Here comes Alabama on the basketball on the other side of the court. Amari Allen's going to take it in, kicks it back out to Holloway. Holloway makes a man miss, shoots up for the 3. 3 ball is good, and just like that, Holloway already has 6 points. 8-6, 18:02 to play in this game. 2 of 2 from three-point land for Holloway. Alabama's already shot 4 threes. They've made 2 of them, shooting 50%. I'll take it. Ole Miss slowing it down. 17:30 to play. Working on Sherrell. They're going to kick it back to the outside. They're going to reset. 17:30 to play. Guard nearly loses it. Now they're going to challenge inside, take another three-pointer. And that one looked like it was going to go in, and there's a whistle. I don't know. It looks like that's going to be a foul on Amari Allen. 17:30 to play. Ole Miss leads 8-6. And what's up, everybody? I appreciate you being here. We got Jarvis. What's up, Army 3275. We got Mark Smith. We got Miss Kimberly. And the jumper is good for Ole Miss, and it's going to be 10-6. Tied down by 4. They're going to work inside. Sherrell back to Amari Allen. Amari Allen takes the 3 ball, goes off the top of the basket, the backboard, not even close. And here comes Ole Miss, another jumper. That jumper's no good. They're going to get the rebound. They're going to go inside, and they're going to miss an easy shot right at the basket, thank goodness. And here comes Alabama. It was rebounded by Holloway. It's going to be Phylon. He's going to be stripped, and away we go the other way. Ole Miss is going to push. They go right to the basket, and the shot is no good. Again, rebounded by Alabama. It was a fast break. They had an opportunity to score 4 in a row right there, and they missed 2 shots right underneath the basket. Alabama pushing it. Here comes Amari Allen. He's going to go right to the basket. Doesn't like his shot. He's going to come back out. Hits to Holloway. Holloway thinks about it. Goes to Allen. Allen thinks about challenging. He goes to the basket. Shot's no good. And Alabama comes up with no points once again. 10-6, 16-23 to play. I'd say Ole Miss has a little bit of the momentum right now, at least early on. A couple of their shots go in. They're up by a couple. Ole Miss on the outside, they're going to challenge, throw up a jumper, and the jumper is good. 12-6, Alabama now down by 6 points. Phylon to Holloway. We've crossed half court. Holloway makes a ridiculous move, goes right to the basket, pushing it around. Phylon takes a 3. 3 ball is good. Oh, my goodness. Man, he's so smooth. You know what I'm saying? It was Holloway just to Allen, and then Allen across court to Phylon, and Phylon just buried it. 12-9, 15:50 to play in the opening half. Ole Miss up by 3. Ole Miss has led this entire time. Jumper is good. This team is shooting really well. I mean, 54% from the field, 66% from three-point land. Bama on the other side, they shoot no good. It's going to be rebounded, or it was almost, by Sherrell. He's not going to be able to get it. And Ole Miss is coming back the other way. 14-9 is the score. Alabama shooting 37%. They struggled the last time they played this team in the first half as well, but before the second half. And we've seen this team kind of be a team of halves. Little jumper, fade away, no good for Ole Miss. Alabama with the rebound. That was Wrightsell on the rebound. Holloway pushes it. Sherrell's going to take it in, and he's going to turn it over. It's going to be Ole Miss basketball, 14-9. Like I said, Ole Miss right now, I mean, they're just kind of shooting the lights out. I mean, Dia is number 0. He has 8 points, 2 3-pointers, and Ole Miss leads by a score of 14-9. We'll take a media timeout, 14-9. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for rolling through, as always, hanging out with me. I'll give some shout-outs as we come to our first media timeout. Alabama down by 5. Let's see who is up in the house tonight. How you guys doing on this fine Friday? You know, it's Friday the 13th, right? Friday the 13th. And I appreciate you guys if you guys watch me live. You guys like the live on site, right? Okay, let's see. We got J-Rock City. Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. We got Cody. Appreciate you. We have Anna. We have Short Gamer. We have Cody. We have Dylan. We have, let's see who else. We got Jarvis. We got Young C. We got John Wesley. We got the champs up in here. We got Michael Fortenberry. Good to see you, Michael. Appreciate you, man. We got, nice little crowd in for the opening round, for at least for Alabama basketball, right? Elijah Bama Sports, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for being here. Army 3275. We got Mike down in Choctaw. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Oceanic Jazz, what's up? Thank you again for joining me. Short Game says, love the play-by-play. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've never done play-by-play before, so give me grace on my delivery. Like I said, I've never done this before, so But I appreciate it, and I enjoy it, and hopefully you guys do too. We're on a media timeout right now as Alabama trails by 5. Miss Nicole Covington, do we see, is Miss Nicole here? Bruce, what's up, bro? Oh, yeah, Bruce says the stadium looked awesome today. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it was beautiful. My goodness. It started out, I think, a little bit it started off a little bit cold, and then it got nice and then it got nice and warm. So appreciate you guys for rolling through again. Thank you so much. Still on a media timeout. Alabama down by 5. Patreon, what's up, man? Michael Forbeck, good to see you. Jarvis has a nice little prop bet. Phylon over 2.53 made. Oh, that sounds like easy money, right? Yeah. Oceanic Jazz loves the basketball watch-alongs. Okay, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it. Short Game says, yeah, I love the backdrop from I'm telling you, man, it was absolutely perfect. All right, so glorious day, and hopefully the weekend holds up as well. I know Sunday there might be some weather. 14-9 in Nash Vegas, right? SEC tournament. I guess these are the quarterfinals, right? Ole Miss right now doing a great job just hitting shots, basically. It's not like either team is really playing bad. I think Ole Miss is just shooting the lights out right now, and that's the way it goes. All right, so we've started again after that media timeout. There's 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Ole Miss with the basketball. They're setting stuff up. They're working from left to right on your TV. Loose ball, it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Ole Miss basketball. For the Alabama Crimson Tide so far, it's been just 2 players that have put points on the board. It's been Holloway, who's hit 2 3-pointers, and then Phylon, who hit another 3-pointer. So that's how you get 9. Ole Miss challenging. They kick it back out to the left wing. They're going to reset. 9 on the shot clock. 7, 6, 5, 4. They're going to have to shoot it. They take a floating jumper. Goes up, no good. And Alabama with the rebound. On the court for the Tide, you got Phylon, Holloway, Jemison, Bo Bolin, and Mallette. Mallette picking up that last rebound. Here's Holloway. Holloway's going to take it to the rim and gets a nice little layup to go in. Closes the gap 14-11. Holloway right now with 8 points. He is 3 of 3 from the field, including 2 3-pointers. Ole Miss on the other side, 14 minutes to play. Ole Miss right now 6 of 13 on field goals. Alabama 4 of 9. 3 ball up for Ole Miss. Shot is no good, off the rim, and it's going to be rebounded by Jemison. Alabama pushes on the other side. It's going to be Phylon on the right wing. Kicks it back to Holloway. Holloway nearly loses the ball. He's going to pick up the loose ball. Kicks it out to Mallette on the left wing. Bo Bolin up for the 3. 3 ball is good, and it ties the game up. That ball hit every side of the rim. It went northwest, east, south, and then finally just dumped in. 14-14, this has been the first tie of the game since it started out 0-0. Ole Miss on the other side goes for a beautiful, you got to give that kid on the jumper some love. That was a thing of beauty, right? Here comes Bama on the other side, and there's going to be a whistle. Man, that was just beautiful basketball, man. Woo! Right? Kind of went in one way, came out the other, and hit this beautiful jump shot. I'm a fan of jumpers, right? You hit jumpers, you impress me, right? I wish Bama would take more jump shots. They don't. But, Bama's going to take a shot. It's going to be a 3-ball, and that's fine. That's their game. I'm just saying I like jump shots. That's all I'm saying. All right, 13-21 to play. Alabama has the basketball. You got Holloway. He's going to challenge. He takes a jumper. Kind of. We'll call it a jumper. All right, we'll call it 16-16. I think I put that last score on the Ole Miss side. Either way, it's 16-16. Here comes Ole Miss. They take another jumper, and that jumper is good. 18-16. Okay. Ole Miss still shooting 50% from the field. Alabama moving down quickly. Shot out by Jemison. No good. Going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. 12:50 to play. Rebels lead by 2. They've had the lead for the majority of this game. Rebels going to push. Thinks about a 3-pointer. They're going to shoot. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Bo Bolin, and 3 shots are going to be awarded to Ole Miss. Yeah, Mark, you're right, bro. Yo, Georgie boy, what's up? I know. I don't know if that was necessarily like a jumper, but it was like a floating runner. It was beautiful. Yo, Holloway has 10 points. Bama has 16. He has 10. All right? 2 shots are good for Ole Miss. They'll try for another. Holloway is on fire. He's on fire. Yo, when's the last time you guys played NBA Jam? Man, this dude's making – see if he makes all his – yeah, he made all 3 of them. 21-16. Good free throw shooting. Yo, Jay Boogie, what's up, bro? Appreciate you, man. Rock 11 says, I don't know what it is. Our guards don't play good defense first because they need that energy late. I would probably agree with you. And Ole Miss makes 3 free throws, and they lead 21-16. Yo, they've had the lead this entire game pretty much, right? The floater. Nice. Derek Spencer, what's up, man? I appreciate you rolling through. 21-16, 12:39 to play. Here comes Alabama basketball. Holloway's going to dump it to right side down on the left wing. Right side quickly to Sherrell. Sherrell at the top of the key. He's going to pass it to Jemison. Jemison is going to pass it to Holloway. Now he's at the top of the key, about 2 feet away from it. Looks for a screen from Mallette. Maybe going to take it. Tries to get a foul. Throws up a jump shot. No good. It was going to fade away. And your boy, Mallette, is diving for the ball. He doesn't get it this time. It's going to be Ole Miss on the loose ball. Here comes Ole Miss working left to right. They're on the right wing. They're going to challenge inside. Shot is up and a foul. And that's going to be on right cell. Ole Miss will shoot 2 more free throws. And there's a media timeout as well. (21-16). As the Rebels still lead this game in Nashville, Tennessee, during the quarterfinals of the SEC basketball tournament. One thing I do want to highlight, as they are on media timeout, they'll come out and Ole Miss will shoot 2 free throws. But Ole Miss has led this game. Let's see. Oh, well, they're the visitors. All right, so they have led this game for 7 minutes, right? And you kind of look at a team that is the number 15 seed, and I don't, did you anticipate this? Yeah, I mean, it's March Madness. And look, like I said, I don't think Alabama is playing that bad, to be honest. I think Ole Miss has made some good shots. Could their defense tighten up? Probably so. Let's look at rebounds. It's always a good indicator. Right now, Ole Miss has 9 total rebounds. Alabama has 6. Turnovers, Alabama has 2. Ole Miss has 0. Right? I think what it comes down to right now, like if you were to be like, yo, Kyle, why is Ole Miss winning? I'd say this. Ole Miss is hitting their shots. They've been effective, with their jumper game. And they've hit, 3 free throws. You know what I'm saying? Will this continue? No, it won't. The second half will be the difference in this game. Phylon will heat up at some point in time. And I think they'll be fine. So if you're out there and you know how this works. It's a game of halves with Alabama basketball. 21-16. But I will say this. I would like to give. Hey, we just got a Venmo. So a Venmo is like a thank you, right? It's not a super chat. It's not a Cash App. It's a Venmo. It says, love the content, roll tide roll. PHAM. All right. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. But I think it's a game of swings, and there really hasn't been any game trends yet. And what I mean by game trends is like a team going on a scoring run, a team not scoring for a certain amount of time. It's actually been a pretty entertaining game. And I will say this about a team like Ole Miss. This team it's do or die for these guys. They're not going to make the tournament, right? If anything, it's NIT. So, you go out and you play together as a team because you have more opportunity to play basketball. You upset Texas. You upset Georgia. In the locker room, you're like, look, it's do or die. Let's go beat Bama, right? So 21-16, love to see it. This is what March is about. We'll see if Alabama can tighten up, I guess, a little bit on defense. But it's been entertaining so far. For Ole Miss, they are led by, I think one of their guys has, 10 points. Malik Dia has 10 points. Yeah. I think I remember him from the last game. On the court for Alabama coming out of the timeout, you have Holloway, Wrightsell, Allen, Jemison, and Sherrell. Michael Fortenberry points out that Ole Miss is 14-9. Yeah, right. Free throw is no good. That's the first. The second one is good. So it's 22-16. Ole Miss leads. 11:58 to play on my TV at least. Here comes Alabama working right to left. It's Holloway. Alabama 6 of 13 on field goals. He's going to challenge. He's going to go right to the basket, throws it up. Looks like it was blocked by Ole Miss off the basket. And Ole Miss going to set up for a three-pointer, and that goes right in. Yo, this team is red hot. Rebels hot. 25-16, 11:30 to play. Let's see what the Tide can do. Wrightsell on the right wing, working back to the left. Passes it to Jemison. Jemison going to float out to the top of the key. Alabama's going to reset. Here comes Allen. Kicks it to the left to Aiden Sherrell. Back to Holloway. Holloway to Amari Allen. Amari Allen's going to challenge. He goes into the paint. Throws it up. It's good, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. 25-18. Yeah, I mean, look. Ole Miss right now shooting 60% from three-point land and 52% from the field, right? I mean, that's good basketball. Yeah, mostly, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the super. 25-18. Let's see if we can capitalize on the three-point play. Amari Allen, one of the top younger players probably in the nation, right? I mean, this guy is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, look, some of the guys are going to be misses. Not often does Nate Oates miss. And I think we all know who we kind of, who we might have missed on or whatever. But I think with Amari Allen, he misses the free throw. But I think with Amari Allen, he's obviously one of the guys. I mean, this guy is ultra talented. 25-18. Conman 1978. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good Friday night. 11 minutes to play. Here comes Ole Miss. Working from left to right on the TV. They're setting it up, playing some half-court offense basketball, looking for that jump shot. Man, they love that play. Man, okay. We need a little bit more defense. Now I'm going to start to criticize the defense a little bit because they keep on running the same damn play. All right? Here comes Alabama on the left wing. Amari Allen, you got to get out of there, brother. And he is fouled. 27-18. They're running the same play where they're coming back to the free throw line and just hitting the jump shot again and again and again. And it's been quite effective. Phylon to inbound. He's going to pass it to Sherrell. Sherrell goes up for the easy dunk. 27-20. That's Aiden Sherrell's first points of the game. A nice big dunk under the basket. He's averaging 11 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. 27-20. Alabama just needs a little bit of momentum. Maybe a loose ball, something like that. A big dunk, big three ball, right? Ole Miss has kind of controlled the first, part of this game. Ole Miss to set up, top of the key. Working on right cell. Throws another jumper up, and that jumper is good too. The same spot. Oh, my goodness. Yo, 29-20. Phylon's going to challenge. He goes in. Great defense by Ole Miss. Amari Allen with the three ball. No good. Rebounded by Ole Miss, and here we go, left to right. 9:48 to play. Ole Miss up by 9. Maybe guard that free throw spot right there. They're hot from that area. 29-20. There they go, and it's going to be a whistle. It's going to be a foul on Amari Allen. You know, the last time these two teams played, Alabama couldn't make anything, right? That's not necessarily the case tonight. What's happening is Ole Miss has just been great from the field. And they just hit all their shots. What are you going to do? Got to put a hand up. Here they are on the right wing, 29-20. Working on the inside to right cell. Shots up, and that's good as well. Man, woo. This team is hot. 60% from the field, 60% from three-point land, 3 of 5. Here comes Alabama on the other side. Philon's going to challenge, kicks it back out. Bo Bolin with a deep three. Shot doesn't even close, didn't even hit the basket. Ole Miss on the other side. Ole Miss has made their last 6 shots. They're going to challenge one more time. Mallet tries for the steal. They kick it out. They're going to reset. 8:51 in the first half. Ole Miss up by 11. Underneath the basket, and it's going to be a loose ball. It's probably going to be a jump ball, and possession will go to Alabama. Oof, man. Alabama to inbound. It's going to be Rysel. Philon letting the ball roll up almost to half court. He picks it up. 8:40 to play, down by 11. Here comes Philon. Challenges to the basket. What do I always say on the podcast? That's exactly what I want him to do every single time. The more we get Philon inside, the more points he's going to put up. Underneath the basket, he's almost impossible to stop. There's that jumper again. Yo, Ole Miss went right to the same spot, which is the free throw line, and they're just shooting jumper and jumper and jumper. Everything's going in for these guys. 33-22. Alabama goes to the basket, and Sherrell went up to dunk it. It's stripped, and here comes Ole Miss. 33-22. 8 minutes to play in the quarterfinals of the SEC tournament. Big block right there by Sherrell. He says, no. Last 7 of 8 shots have gone in for Ole Miss. That's how good they're shooting, right? The same spot. You got to break it up. 33-22. How did they block this shot? Oh, so Aiden Sherrell went up for that dunk, and they blocked him from the back. And then on the other side, Sherrell came with it, and he got the block back. 33-22 is a score, and we are on a media timeout. So Alabama trailing right now, clearly by 11 points, shooting 45% from the field. On the other side, for Ole Miss, they've been red hot from basically the same spot. Maybe like to see a little bit more defense, right? Deadly Beast, what's up, man? Deadly Beast says this: Bama can't play like that in the NCAA tournament. Yo, 100%. They'll be bounced out in the first round, right? And I think that's kind of – we're on a media timeout, by the way. And I think that's the scary thing about this team. Now, what this team does really well is they have second half ability. And what I mean by that is, you know, as much as we've been watching these guys, and I wouldn't even say they're playing bad. It's just maybe bad defense. I don't know. Would you say they're playing bad defense, or would you say Ole Miss is shooting well? Or is it a combination? Let's poll the community, okay? Why is Alabama losing? Why is Alabama losing? Okay, Ole Miss won't miss. Bad Bama defense. All right, there's a poll. I would say it's probably a combination of both. All right, I could have put that as option C, I guess. But well, let's see what you guys say. I think it might be both. If you think it's both, type in both. All right. You know what? I would say, I guess it is a little bit similar to that Georgia game, but these guys don't have that dominating inside presence. Although, I mean, because Georgia, man, I can't believe this team beat Georgia. Yeah, Mark Smith, he loves basketball. I feel the same way, Mark, right now. Tim Green's already had it. Tim, what's up, bro? Tim's like, not bad. This is pathetic. Oceanic Jazz says both. And I've heard, you know what? So I've heard that I say both different because I know it's like both, right? And I think it must be like a West thing. Or because I know, like, I have someone else from the Midwest, one of my friends, that says both, like me. But I think it's both, right? I don't know, just subtle things sometimes, right? Someone pointed that out one time, one of my friends. They're like, you say both. Weird. Yeah, I don't know how Georgia lost to this team. This team's hot. This team's playing well, right? And, you know, I looked at the box score real quick between Ole Miss and Georgia, and I felt that I saw the same thing. Like, Ole Miss just shot the ball really well, right? True God is like, this game's rigged. And in the semifinals on Saturday, you have Florida taking on Vanderbilt. And then tonight, the winner of this game will play Arkansas or Oklahoma. You got to think Arkansas, the heavy favorite in that one, right? All right, back in action after the timeout. Ole Miss takes a shot. It's going to be no good. What a rebound by this cat, man. Houston Mallette. I don't know if I've seen too many players play like this guy. I know I always get jazzed up on this guy, but I love high motor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like people like this. Those are the type of people that I like to hang out with. It's weird. I like high motor people, right? All right. Shots up again, and it looks like there's going to be a foul on Holloway. 2 free throws will be awarded. So it's going to be a turnover on Bama, and then back by free throws by Ole Miss. First one is good. Ole Miss has shot 6 free throws. They've made 5. 34-22 is a score. They're at 7:45 in the first half. Second free throw is good as well. So this is the biggest lead that Ole Miss has had right now. Cody, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro, inside the comment box. So 2 free throws made make it 35-22, 7:45. Okay, now is a time where you go on a little run. And we've seen Bama can go 17-2 on you like that. Phylon takes a 3 ball, but there's a whistle. It's going to be a personal foul on Ole Miss. Conman points out if Bama plays like they did against Auburn, they can beat anybody. You know what, Conman? The thing that I saw in that game that I'm not seeing in this game was the intensity on the defensive side. Because Bama played such great defense against Auburn. I don't know if it was like the rivalry game, whatever. I'm not necessarily seeing it right here. Alabama to inbound. That's to Sherrill. Back to Phylon. Phylon very quick off the dribble, but good defense right there by Ole Miss. He can't go anywhere. Picks up his dribble. He's going to kick it out to Mallette. Mallette has to kind of reset, and it's back to Phylon. Phylon top of the key. He's going to challenge inside the basket. Kicks it out to Sherrill. Sherrill thinks about a three-pointer. He's going to go inside. Nice spin move. He's going to be stripped, and it's going to be a foul. Man, it looked like a good defensive play. Patriot Life, what's up, man? Good to see you inside the comment box. And that's going to be a foul. Look at this spin move right here by Sherrill. Man. Yeah, that was a foul. Yeah. First free throw is up for Bama, and that is going to be good. Kind of bounces off the rim and then falls in. Chris from New Jersey, what's up, bro? Yeah, I think, like, you know, depending on, like, the outcome of this tournament, you know, where does Alabama go? I don't know. You know, they're going to be, at worst, a 4 seed, right? But still, I mean, you don't want to go into the tournament without momentum, right? 35-24. Here comes Ole Miss. Ole Miss going to go inside. Shots up, and that's good. They just challenged Alabama right to the basket, and just the guard just threw it up. It went off the backboard and went in. Alabama on the other side, they're going to be stripped. It's going to be another loose ball, and I think possession will go to Ole Miss. It looked like it was going to be a loose ball. 2 players went for it, foul on one of them, and I think that'll be Ole Miss's basketball. Justin, what's up, man? 7-4 with a 3-run home run. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the update. What game is that on? 6:50 to play. It's Alabama's basketball. Phylon up at the top of the key. Gets a screen right there from Sherrell. Phylon to Mallette. Mallette to Holloway. Holloway's going to challenge. Step back. Kicks it to Phylon. Good. Bam. Phylon with a big three-pointer. Just what Alabama needed. Closes the gap to 10 points. 6:30 to play. Ole Miss still made their last 8 out of 10 shots. 37-27. This is a good chance for momentum right here for Alabama following the three-pointer for LeBaron Phylon. Ole Miss picks up their dribble. And it's got to stop this team from scoring. They're going to go inside. Takes another jumper. Shot is no good. They're going to get the rebound. 37-27. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Ole Miss still with the basketball. They're going to challenge. They go inside. They throw an alley-oop, and that goes right in. Kind of just floated it up there. It wasn't nothing fancy. Came on the other side, and the ball just went right in. 39-27. Bo Bolin back to Holloway. Holloway's going to go inside. Kicks it back out to Phylon. 5:30 to play in the first half. And these guys are so quick off the dribble. Phylon's going to throw one up. He's going to be partially blocked, and Ole Miss gets it. 5:29 to play, 39-27. Here comes the Rebels. They think about a three. They kick it out to the outside. They're going to reset. 5 minutes to play, 39-27. Oof, man. Alabama has not led one time in this half. Another jumper. That's going to be good, too. Oh, my God. 41-27. How are they going to dig out of this one? They go down the other side. Bo Bolin throws it up. He's going to be fouled. And he will shoot 2 free throws. Yo. Oh, man. Theo, what's up, dog? Who saw this game going like this? 41-27? Oof. Yeah, and Mr. GOAT, I can't believe Bama is really struggling against Ole Miss, a team that is ranked, number 15 in the SEC, right? Yeah, I don't know where they are in the country. What's their record overall? They're like 14-19, something like that. See, Rock 11 inside the comment box says we cut it to 10, we'll be okay. I stand on that. First free throw is good. Second free throw is missed. 41-28. 4:55 to play. SEC basketball tournament. Shot is up by Ole Miss. A deep three, no good. Bama rebounds. That's Sherrell. Alabama's going to press. Let's go, Phylon. Phylon's going to take it in. Little floater, and that goes in. There you go. I'm telling you. Keep doing that, man. 41-30. Lead is closed now to 11. Here comes Ole Miss on the other side. Jumper is up. Shot's no good. Going to be rebounded by Alabama. They can trim this lead right here. They're going to push it right cell to Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin to Sherrell. You got like 3 guys at the top of the key for Alabama. Here comes Phylon. He's going to kick it to Bo Bolin. You got 10 on the shot clock. Bo Bolin goes inside. Shots up, no good. 3:55 to play in the first half. Tide still down by 11. Haven't been able to get it under double digits in quite some time. 41-30. Here comes Ole Miss. Taking it their time. Shot clock at 10. They're on the left wing. Kick it out to the top of the key. Ole Miss going to challenge. They shoot a jumper off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Phylon. 3:28 to play. Another opportunity for Alabama to close the gap. Phylon. Kicks it back to Mallette. Here goes Phylon. Challenge, bro. Take him. He's going to go inside. Loose ball. Phylon's going to recover. He's going to challenge once again. He's in trouble. Finds Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin to Sherrell with the dunk. Big jam right there by Sherrell. What a play. That all happened like that, right? Looked like Fallon was going to lose control. He found Bo Bolin with the assist. Found a wide open Sherrell underneath the basket. 41-32. That lead starting to shrink. Can Alabama capitalize? Another jumper up by Ole Miss. Shot is good. Ole Miss kind of went on a little scoring skid right there for a minute, but they came back with a jumper, what they've been using all game long. 43-35, 2:20 to play in the first half. Quarterfinals of the SEC basketball tournament. On the left wing, Philon back to Mallette. Boom! Or was that Allen? No, that was Mallette. Yeah, okay, Mallette. Man, I knew it. I thought that was him from the corner. 35-43. This dude, the guy comes up with the most timely plays, right? 43-35 after Mallette hitting the three on the other side. Ole Miss will try for a three. No good. Here comes Bama after Bo Bolin with the rebound. We got a 3-on-3. Philon going to challenge. Shots up. It's good. 37-43. Man. And just like that, Bama has made their last 4 shots. And it stems like it happens that quick for this Alabama basketball team, right? And I think kind of the catalyst was that Philon to Bo Bolin to Sherrell with the dunk, and then kind of the kick out, right, that Mallette had as a three-pointer. You get this underneath the basket shot by Philon, and now you're cooking. 43-37, you cut that lead down. They were at one point, they were down by 13 points. Alabama now shooting 51% from the field, 42% from three-point land. On the other side, Ole Miss is still hot. 53%. They're literally shooting the exact same. Wow, check this out. This is interesting. So Ole Miss is shooting 53% from the field, 42.9% from three-point land, 85% from the charity stripe, 6 of 7. On the other side for Bama, 51.9% and 42.9% from three-point land. They're 6 of 14. And the free throws, Bama's 3 of 5. So 43-37 is your score. Bama starting to find its momentum. They've cut it down. As Rock 11 said, you kind of shrink it down to 10. You feel a little bit better. Now, it doesn't take Alabama long to put points on the board. This team scores the most points in the entire country, right? So here we are, cutting the lead right before half, which we love to see. Scoring-wise for the Alabama Crimson Tide, you have LeBaron Philon, who has 12, and it was Holloway, who started real hot at the beginning of the game. He has 10. Each of those guys are combined 4 of 5 from three-point land. Your next highest scorer is Aiden Sherrell. Alabama, in terms of points in the paint, they have 16. I think when you compare the teams side by side and you kind of look at the rebounds, Alabama has 11 and Ole Miss has 19. Turnovers, Ole Miss has 1. Bama has 3, okay? Rock 11 points out the number 1 scoring team in the country, right? And Aaron McGuire, what's up, man? I appreciate you. Inside the comment box pipes in. He's like, Kyle, we're not looking too good out there. You know, this has been interesting. I think certainly from the defensive side, you could tighten up. But this Ole Miss team, man, they're shooting the lights out, right? But I think the tournament's about matchups and about who's kind of hot. You play a team like this, it's going to be scary in the tournament. The tournament is crazy. All these teams, you know, we've seen it time and time again. But I think where Alabama wins this particular game is Bama can sustain this scoring, whereas Ole Miss can't, right? Ole Miss is going to shoot like this for a half, but they're not going to keep it up in the second half. Now, rarely, sometimes that happens. Like that Georgia team, a couple weeks ago when they beat Bama, they just never stopped shooting good. They shot well the entire game. In fact, they finished shooting three-point land, 63%, which is ridiculous. And McGuire also points out, he's like, I knew this would be a tough test. And they beat Texas. They beat Georgia. Texas beat Bama. Georgia beat Bama. And this last time that they played Ole Miss, we had a watch-along. Bama couldn't make a bucket. Neither team could. It was crazy. This is a different game. These teams are shooting really well. Todd Tipton, what's up, Todd? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, Todd Tipton. All right, we're out of the timeout. We got 1:40 before halftime. 43-37 in the quarterfinals from Nashville, Tennessee. Ole Miss trying for some momentum, trying to get some of that momentum back, I should say. Williamson in the game for Alabama, and that's going to be a foul on right cell underneath the basket with 1:30 to play. And we got a super chat in from Theo. Theo, what's up, dog? I appreciate you with the super chat, man. Thank you so much. Try to get that on the screen for you, man, to give you a little bit of love. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's been fun covering Alabama spring football. I'll tell you what, it's always good when you got the guys practicing in the springtime. They had practice number 4 today, back in action over here, 1:28 to play. Alabama with the steal. Here we go. We got Holloway. Holloway is flying, goes to the basket, a little underneath, and that is going to be no good. Williamson tries for the putback. That is no good as well, and it's going to be a foul with 1:20 to play, and 2 free throws will be awarded to Williamson. Man, Phylon missed it. It kind of went around. Williamson tried for the putback. He couldn't get it in. Man, it's been a while since this dude has scored, right, Williamson? He misses the free throw. 43-37. All right, made the second free throw. There we go. All right, so Williamson misses the first, makes the second. It's 43-38. Alabama is on a 6-0 run over the last minute in this game. Okay, nice free throw right there. Alabama at the free throw line right now, 4 of 7. 1:18 to play in this game. Noah Williamson is in on defense for Alabama coming after that free throw. 1:07 to play. Ole Miss going to challenge. It's an alley-oop, and Ole Miss is going to score an easy bucket. They go up 45-38. A minute to play before halftime. Here comes Holloway. Holloway's going to challenge to the basket. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Oh, man. Yeah, Theo, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, brother. Got to make these free throws, Georgie boy says. 100%. Wesley points out that even Noah's hair is against him. Oh, that's funny. Hey, at least he made that free throw. All right, come on, Holloway. Holloway's free throw good. First one, at least. 39. Short games pumped up about Xavier Crowell. Yeah, we could talk a little Alabama football at halftime if you want to. We'll show the stats. I'll go over the stats for this game, and then we can talk. Second free throw's good. Yeah, we can round table it a little bit before we get back to the second half of this game. So nice free throw shooting right there by Aiden Holloway. Down by 5 right now. This is as close as it's been since the game started pretty much. 45-40. Ole Miss has had to lead this entire half. Under a minute to play. Rebels going to challenge. Thought about the jumper. There's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Mallette with 43 seconds to play. First shot is good for Ole Miss, 46-40, now up by 6. Each team is in the bonus right now. Waiting for that second shot. And the second shot is good as well. Puts Ole Miss up by 7 with 40 seconds to play. Aiden Sherrill will check back into the game. On the court for Alabama with under a minute to play. Phylon, Holloway, Jemison, Sherrill, and Mallette. 43 seconds left. Mallette will inbound. No press by Ole Miss. 40 seconds to play. Here comes Phylon. Phylon kicks it to Mallette. No good. Rebound. I don't know. The ball went out of bounds. Was that I guess they called a foul right there. So Sherrill will go to the line with 35 seconds to play. Alabama right now at the charity stripe, 6 of 9. That's 66%. first free throw is good for Sherrell. Sherrell right now has 7 points. Ole Miss 7 of 8 at the free throw line. See if he can make that second shot. 47-41, Aiden Sherrell at the line. Shot is up, and he misses it. It's going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. So 47-41 after the missed free throw. 30 seconds to play. Shot clock is about 4 seconds underneath. Ole Miss wide open. Where was everybody? But Ole Miss doesn't take it to the basket. They're going to kick back out, and they're going to let that clock sink. Ole Miss again, wide open shot. They choose not to put it up. They're just winding it down. 9, 8, 7. They're going to take a long three-pointer, which is no good. 4 seconds. 3. Maulet's going to have to shoot it for a three-pointer. Oh, my goodness, that was close. And we go into the halftime break, 47-41. All right, so that's halftime as Alabama trails by 6 to Ole Miss, okay? And let's go over the scores real quick at the halftime break and kind of look at this game at a glance. I'll go full screen so you can see this particular window that I look at during the watch-along. And as you can see, when we go to the home stats for the Alabama Crimson Tide, they are shooting 46% from the field. The leading scorers for Alabama right here, LeBaron Philon, who has 12, and Aiden Holloway, who has 12 as well. They combined 4 of 5 from three-point land. Down here, Alabama is shooting 46%, right? They have, 37% from the three-point land. And then when we kind of compare the teams side by side, you can see that Alabama is being out-rebounded 20. Here's 20 by Ole Miss to 11. Okay, so I would say that's probably one of the statistics that stands out. Ole Miss has 2 turnovers. Alabama only has 3. I mean, it's been a very entertaining game. I think Dia over here for Ole Miss has 10, and then Storr has, 13 for the Rebels. And I think the difference in this game probably comes down to the fact that they've shot so effectively from the field, and I think Alabama's defense has been challenged by Ole Miss getting a lot of jumpers on. So the good news is that this particular game is definitely not out of reach. At one point, Alabama trailed by, I think, 13. My prediction is that the second half is not going to be like this first half. And what I mean by that is I think that Ole Miss isn't going to be as consistent shooting the basketball. And I think that'll be the difference. I think Alabama will kind of outgun them here in the second half. At least that's my prediction. So you got to get those 2 guys going, Philon and Holloway. One of them will get really hot, probably Philon. They already have 12 each. I'd imagine they both finish with, close to 20 points or over 20. And, maybe that can be the difference to where Alabama is able to, get past this 6-point lead. I do want to point out, though, in credit to Ole Miss, they did lead this entire game by 19 minutes. 19 minutes they led number 2 Alabama. This is a team that was a number 15 seed in the SEC. They beat Texas. They beat Georgia. And they're kind of standing on their own ground tonight against Alabama basketball. So that's kind of where we're at the halftime break. I appreciate you guys being here. What do you guys think? You got yes or no, will Alabama win this game? I'm going to put a poll inside the comment box, just something for us, I guess, to bite at, right? Will Alabama come back and win? Yes or no, inside the comment box. Oh, so how's everybody doing? You guys having a feel-good Friday? Yeah. The winner of this game will play either Arkansas or whoever Arkansas is playing, Oklahoma, right, tomorrow at 2. So, you cannot – if you think Ole Miss is tough, remember that Arkansas team? That Arkansas team, that team is so good. I think if Arkansas had a better, an elite big, they might be one of the best teams in the nation. That guard play is amazing. That is a really great basketball team. That was one of the most entertaining games I've ever seen when Alabama and Arkansas played. Theo says Friday the 13th has been great for him. It's good to hear it. You know what? We had a live yesterday, and it was crazy because everybody that came on, everybody had job promotions. I'm not kidding you. We had somebody got offered a deputy sheriff position. We had someone get elevated as a level 2 manager at FedEx. What else did we have? We had like 3 other job updates. You know what I'm saying? So is there anybody else that we need to celebrate, you know, kind of you elevating in the workspace? Let's see what Jimbo has to say. Jimbo says this: we are absolutely getting our teeth knocked out in every facet of the game. Ole Miss looks twice as aggressive as this Bama basketball team looks right now. Yeah, Jimbo, what's up, man? I appreciate it. I think when you watch Alabama basketball, sometimes it can be frustrating because it doesn't feel like they're the most aggressive team. Like, what would you say Alabama's aggression is on the court? I've never asked that on a scale of like 1 to 10. They're not that aggressive. I would say probably like, I don't know, maybe like a 4 out of 10. But they're more of a finesse team, right? In a team, but let me ask you the same token. What is Alabama's speed rating, right? What is Alabama's ability to score quickly, right? Like, I think those are the elements where they kind of shine, right? Whereas, you know, their aggression, this isn't an aggressive team because they just have one big who kind of has to play. He can't play aggressive because think about this. If Aiden Sherrill plays too aggressive, you know what the worst fear of mine is? My worst fear is that Aiden Sherrill plays too aggressive, kind of like he did. He played great against Auburn. He really did. But if this dude fouls out early, we are in deep doo-doo, right? What if he fouled out with like 8 minutes? What if Aiden Sherrill fouled out with like 8 minutes to play in the game? What the hell would we do? Are you watching this dog on the court? It's like a Frisbee dog. Was that an Australian Shepherd? It looked like an Australian Shepherd. Has anybody had an Australian Shepherd? Aren't those the smartest dogs that exist? Wesley Gordon says that Bama's just bored. He's like, we're not happy unless the other teams are leading. Florida beat Kentucky, no surprise, and then Vanderbilt beat Tennessee. That was a good game, right? Keelan Russell, the GOAT, isn't happy at all. Yeah, Theo, I just saw that dog on there. That's why I asked if anybody had an Australian Shepherd. We got another spiritual leader coming in. Love it. We have a bunch of spiritual leaders on the channel. I love to see it, right? I welcome the spirituality. Let's see what Clint Thornton has to say. Jesus loves you and died for you. Jesus rose for you. Jesus is coming back for you. Accept Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior before it's too late. Thank you for the spiritual message. I really appreciate it, Clint. We have, you know, throughout the entire show, whether we're in the morning, the night, it's always amazing to see kind of the spiritual leaders step up, and there's always somebody that carries it, right? So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, you know, thank you for being in our corner. We really appreciate it. Yeah, and Theo pipes in as well, and he says Jesus Christ is King. So yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And then Georgie Boy says, amen. Yeah, good. Yeah, no doubt. You know what song that I like is by Morgan Wallen. So I like Morgan Wallen. And I like Don't We? Because it's like we got it good. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just like, we got it good. Oh, look at this dog jumping rope. Oh, my God. Look at this. Is crazy. One dog is – are you watching this? 2 dogs. Did you see that? there was 3 dogs on the frame, okay? 2 dogs had a jump rope, and they were flipping the jump rope, and the 3rd dog was jumping the rope. Did you see this? See, J. Cole's one of our spiritual leaders as well. Ethan is. I don't think Ethan's on the program tonight, right? Good to see you, J. Cole. Hope you're having a good Friday, brother. Jay Boogie says Jesus always show up and show out 100%, right? Yeah. Cody cosigns. All right. Georgie boy, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Did you see those dogs on the TV? How do you get your dog to do something like that? To literally jump rope. Man, that's crazy. 47-41. I'm a dog person too, I love dogs. So all dog, every dog, I'm down for it. Ole Miss 47, Alabama 41 at the half. Let's see. Aaron McGuire says Amazing Grace. That's my favorite song. Oh, okay. Love to see it. Always a good popular song. Roll Tide with a super chat. Whoa, a halftime super chat? I think this is our first halftime super chat we've had in the history of the basketball watch-alongs. Thank you, Roll Tide. There's a lot of 1s and 1-7. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Let's see what Jimbo has to say. Jimbo back with another comment. And thank you again, Roll Tide. I really appreciate it, bro. Jimbo says this. With the style that this team plays and the lack of inside threats, if they can hit better than 40% from three-point land, we're screwed against most teams with the pulse. And that's kind of I'm scared about those type of things as well, right? It is because I feel that, for Bama's sake, if this team is not, absolutely on fire from three-point land and we have trouble kind of around the basketball, the basket, and we can't get in and we don't have points in the paint, cooked. I need to read this text real quick. Hold on one second. Oh, Theo says, name is Scotty. Okay. Oh, is one of God's angels. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for the $2. All right. If you don't mind, I refer to you as Theo. Is that cool? Huh. One second, fam. I had to read this. I just got a work-related text. Yeah, nice. All right. Yep. So we rolling. We are rolling. 47-41 is the halftime break. Oh, short game wants a Cody halftime call in. Yeah, we're on half right now, fam, so we're chilling. No, everything's good. Everything's good. I just got a work text, so I'm straight. 91 Gamer says, Bama better come out with some defense or else Ole Miss will run them out of the building. Bama had zero energy. Yeah, up until like that, like the last like couple minutes, right, when Bama went on that small like 6-0 run. Yeah, I would probably say that they didn't have a lot of energy, right? And the thing was, is Ole Miss came out swinging. I mean, they jumped to that 6-0 start and literally never looked back. They were leading, they were leading that first half, gamer boy, by they led 19 minutes. Yeah, we haven't had the call-in line open for a little while, so we'll start it up again at some point. All right, I'll tell you guys when the call-in show is on. I know you guys love your call-ins for sure. The only problem is like if I don't like for me the way like my call-in setup is that I pay for the line, and so it has to make sense that I have, and it's weird like how the system works, right? It's not like a free thing. So I'm paying for the line like why people wait. And when I started running the numbers, it just didn't make sense financially. That's so I've kind of like curtailed it just during the off season. You know what I'm saying? But when the show is not on right now, so I don't, maybe Cody, you're confused, but the show is off. We're not taking calls right now. But we will, and I'll tell you, the call-in line will appear on the screen when we do. We're still at halftime in Nashville as Alabama trails by 6. Patriot Live, let's see. Still need to get with you, Kyle, about A-Day. Okay, yeah, you know what? There's been a lot of people that want to get together for A-Day, so I think we definitely set something up. And Patriot Live says that he'll be in T-Town around 3 p.m. on the 10th. Is it the 10th? So it's a Friday, right? Okay, yeah. So we'll set it up on maybe we could do like either a Friday setup or something like that, or Saturday. So I'll keep you guys posted, and we've just started the second half. But I'll keep you guys posted, and if you're coming to A-Day, let me know, and we'll set it up. We'll have a good time, okay? All right, 41-47, and you guys aren't going to like this, but Ole Miss comes out with a 3-ball, and they take a quick lead, 52, and Bama answers back with a 3-ball. All right, let me get situated. (52-44) is the score coming out of halftime right now. Alabama back in action. Phylon trying to get something going. Ole Miss looks like they're going to stay hot so far. Underneath the basket, and he's going to be fouled. That's Phylon, and Phylon's going to be awarded 2 free throws. All right. I think I'm caught up to the score now. They came out swinging, right? 52-45 is your score after the first made free throw by Phylon. Man, look down for 1 second, and points are flying. Phylon with the free throws. Yeah, I think you need like some stops, at least like a couple, right? If you're going to cut into this league, because Ole Miss is not stopping at all. All right, next free throw does not go in. All right, so it's 52-45. Alabama right now, 8 of 13 at the charity stripe. Ole Miss setting it up. They're at top of the key. They're going to challenge inside. They go for a layup. It's no good. That's exactly what we need right now. Press it. Here comes Phylon. Phylon, challenge, shoots, and goes in and out. Sherrell's going to get the rebound. He is blocked underneath the basket. That's what we're talking about right there. Need to be able to go up stronger right there, man. 52-45, 18 to play. Man, there was an opportunity. Here comes Ole Miss. They're going to challenge to the basket. Picks up his dribble. They're going to go inside. They go up. Shot is good for Ole Miss. Here comes Bama on the other side. Here's Holloway. Holloway's going to kick it to Amari Allen in the green shoes. There we go. Oh, my goodness, man. Sherrell shoots it. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. He just doesn't have that dominating presence, right? Aiden Sherrell will shoot 2. Free throw's no good. Yo, Bama is 9 of 15, 60% at the free throw line. Second shot is up, and that is good, okay? (54-46). Ole Miss leads 17-40 to play. They're setting things up from the top of the key. Quarterfinal matchup in Nashville. Ole Miss is the number 15 seed. Shots up, no good. Here comes Bama. Rebounded by Amari Allen. Allen pushes. Left wing to Phylon. Phylon working. He's going to challenge. Goes inside. Ball goes out of bounds. I think it'll be Bama's basketball. Phylon to inbound to Mallette. Mallette's top of the key. He's going to push it to Sherrell. Back to Sherrell. Sherrell goes inside. There you go. God, that was beautiful right there. It was kind of a little give and go, if you want to call it, kind of back and forth between Mallette and Sherrell, and he's able to get inside for the bucket. Brings it to 54-48. Alabama's still trying to close that gap. Ole Miss thought about taking it from the right side of the wing. Working on Phylon. Phylon tries to get a hand up. Shot is up. Second chance is good for Ole Miss. Came in, got the rebound, and the ball went right in after the missed jumper. 56-48. 16 to play. There's going to be a foul on Ole Miss. Yeah, those second chance points, right? Man, that was a beautiful – I haven't seen Alabama – we don't do too much of that, right? With Mallette and Sherrell kind of back and forth. I mean, it's not always going to be Mallette and Sherrell, but we don't often see that with the guard play. Sometimes we just see kind of the guards challenging by themselves, which is fine. But I like that. I want more points in the paint. I don't think it's impossible against a team like Ole Miss, although we haven't played that aggressive on the interior, as you guys have pointed out. 56-48. Alabama to inbound. It's Phylon. Phylon's going to throw it up to Noah Williamson, who checks into the game. He's going to challenge. He goes up, and he throws it up, and he's fouled. He's going to shoot 2. On the court for Alabama, it is Phylon, Amari Allen, Bo Bolin, Williamson, and Mallette. At the line will be Williamson. 56-49 after the first free throw goes in. Williamson has 2 points. I mean, this is the most I've seen him score. I mean, I'm not mad at him from challenging. Hey, man, take it to the basket. Nice free throw right there. Hey, he made 2 free throws. 56-50. Yo, I don't think Alabama's gotten the lead under 6. 56-50 after some good free throw shooting right there by, I'm not mad about that possession right there. He challenged. He made his free throws. Okay. 56-50. How do you do on defense? 16:30 to play. Here comes Ole Miss. Ole Miss from the outside. The left wing, no good. Alabama's going to get the rebound. They're going to call a foul. Who would they call that on? They're going to call that on Mallette. Oh, he's pissed. He didn't like that. I don't know about that. Let's see that. Okay, ball goes up. I thought, if anything, it was going to be on Bo Bolin. How did they call that on Mallette, fam? I don't understand that one. That was weird. Wesley Gordon, I was just about to ask you guys the same thing. Has he scored more than 2 points? We can look that up real quick, I guess. Ole Miss goes to the basket. Shot is no good. 56-50. Here comes Bama. Amari Allen kicks it out to Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin for three. No good. It's going to be another rebound for Ole Miss. They're coming back the other way. They got a fast break. They're going to spin to the basket. Shot is up. It's blocked by Bo Bolin. Coming back the other way. It's going to be Amari Allen. Amari Allen to Mallette. Mallette takes a big three-pointer. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. And there is a foul. Damn, what a series that was for no points. And then finally, immediate timeout. All right? Man, we were flying there for a second. Man, that spin to the basket was nice, but then it was just blocked right there by Bo Bolin. Nate Oates is loving it. He's loving the intensity of this team. We go into immediate timeout with 15:53 to play. It's 56-50. 56-50 is a score. We're in immediate timeout. On the court for Alabama going into that timeout is Phylon, Allen, Bo Bolin, Williamson, who has 3 points. And Mallette, you know what? Let's look it up on this side while we're on this media timeout. If this is a season high for Noah Williamson, ESPN. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to his game log right now. Hang tight with me. Okay, so Noah Williamson, we're looking for a season high. Oh, shoot, fam. Yo, family, you guys should know this. This isn't even, okay, trivia. What is Noah Williamson's season high this season? Season high. Okay? Noah Williamson, don't look it up. Noah Williamson, what is his season high this year for Alabama basketball? I'll give you guys 15 seconds on the clock. All right? Alabama right now trails Ole Miss 56-50. I'll read you guys the scores. 4 points, nope. Michael Smitty says 15, nope. 7, nope. All right, Dio's got it. It is 10 points, all right? All right, so against Kentucky on January the 3rd, Noah Williamson went crazy, and he had 10 points. Who would have thought? 10 points. We're on immediate timeout. All right, let's see. Somebody asked if Comman asked if Holloway has scored. Yes, Holloway got off to a ridiculous start, bro. He had like the first 10 points, right? He has 12. He hasn't scored in some time, but for Alabama basketball, you have LeBaron Phylon 16 points. You have Aiden Holloway who has 12, and then Aiden Sherrill has 10 points. You have 3 players for Alabama in double digits. Now, where Alabama right now, I think is kind of trailing Ole Miss. I think it rebounds, right? And I don't like this number. Ole Miss has 24 rebounds to Alabama's 15. Turnovers, Alabama has 4. Ole Miss has 2. Not really worried about that. Here's another number I don't like. Alabama is shooting 64% from the charity stripe, right? 11 of 17. I don't like that number. They haven't shot like this from the free throw line in a little bit. Ole Miss on the other side, they're 8 of 9. You shoot 6 more. You had opportunities to even tie this game. Noah Williamson still on the court for Alabama. Out of the timeout, Mallette, top of the key. He's going to pass it to LeBaron Philon. LeBaron Philon, 15:40 to play. Is he going to challenge? He's going to go inside. Thinks about it. He's going to take a runner. Runner is no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. Ole Miss on the fast break. They're going to slow it down. They didn't have numbers. Ole Miss going to challenge with the basketball, top of the key. They think about a three-pointer, kick it out to the right wing, and they're going to reset. 15:22 to play. They lead by 6 against Alabama. 13 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to the left wing. They're going to go up. Noah Williamson is going to be there for defense, and they get no points. Here comes Alabama basketball. It's a 2-on-3. Ole Miss has numbers. LeBaron Philon picks up his dribble. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Alabama's basketball. 15 minutes to play. Alabama down by 6 on Mallette. .04, Alabama will inbound. Back on the court is Sherrell. It's going to be Holloway. He's going to inbound. He floats it out to Sherrell, and Holloway gets the basketball back, and he's going to reset. 15 minutes to play. He's going to challenge, throws up a shot. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Ole Miss. Under 15 minutes to play. Ole Miss still up by 6. Alabama cannot get past that 6-point mark. 3-ball up for Ole Miss. No good. Doesn't even touch the basket. Rebounded by the Rebels. 14:37 to play. Kick it out to the right wing. Shot is up, and that's going to be good. Ole Miss up by 9. 59-50. Here comes Bama. It's going to be Holloway on the court for Alabama. Holloway, Allen, Bobolin, Sherrell, and Mallette. Holloway to Bobolin. Bobolin back to Amari Allen. Amari Allen's going to challenge. Shot is up, and it's going to be no good. Another rebound for Ole Miss. They are killing Bama on the glass. 14 minutes to play. Yikes. Got to get something going here in the quarterfinals of the SEC basketball tournament. Ole Miss thinks about taking a jumper. They're going to challenge interior. Shot is up, and no good. He is fouled. It's going to be 2 shots for the Rebels. .59-50 is the score. 13:54 to play in this game. First free throw goes in. It is 60-50. Now we'll miss up by 10. 13:54 to play in the game. Second free throw is, let's see if that's up. Man, they got to turn it up here, down by 10. We're running out of time. Alabama hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 43 seconds, family. Let's see what this second free throw. Second free throw up and is no good. All right. Down by 10. Here comes the Tide. Come on now. Got to score. They've missed their last 1 out of 8 shots. Jeez. Or they've made just 1 other 8 shots. Passes it back to Mallette. Mallette's going to challenge. He goes inside. Shot is no good. What in the world was that? Yo, here comes Ole Miss. What a view. What type of view is this on the TV? I don't like this at all. It's like a video game. Ole Miss going to challenge. They're going to kick it back. They're looking for a 3 on the left wing. Shot is up for Ole Miss, and that's good. Tide now down by 13 points to these Rebels who are running. Other side, Alabama takes a shot. No good. Oh, my goodness. It's a 7-0 run for Ole Miss. Alabama has missed their last 7 shots. They are 1 of 9 on their last 9 shots. Scoring drought is 4 minutes. Ole Miss going to take another shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Bama. Nearly goes out of bounds. He needs to settle down. But, you know, Oates, we've seen him. He won't call a timeout. He'll let his team play. There's a foul. And that, even the rebound, the shot, that wasn't good. 63-50, 13 points. Oh, my goodness. Roll Tide 1117 says, I just want to point out Kyle talking 90 miles an hour and calling and keeping the score. Yeah, there's a lot. I appreciate it. 63 to 50. Holloway for three. No good. And Allen with the rebound. He's going to be fouled. Derek Spencer, what's up, bro? Oh, man. Free throw was good. 51 for Alabama, 63 for Ole Miss. Second free throw, no good. Man, these guys have missed so many free throws tonight. Alabama's, what, 12 of 19 free throws? Here comes Ole Miss. They kick it out of the outside for a three ball. That shot is no good, thank goodness. Rebounded by Amari Allen. He's coming from left to right. He's going to think about challenging. We got Aiden Sherrill shooting a three-pointer. That's no good. It's, of course, rebounded by Ole Miss. Ole Miss dominating on the glass tonight. 63 to 51. 12 minutes to play in the quarterfinals. Yo, it's getting serious, right? This is getting serious over here in Nashville. Alabama has missed their last 9 shots, family. Their last 9. They're 1 of 11 recently. No field goals in 6 minutes. Ole Miss for the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Amari Allen. They're going to push. Here comes Jemison. Jemison's going to challenge. That's going to be swatted. Oof, man. 1 of 11. They haven't scored in 6 minutes. 0 of 9 on their last 9 shots. Yikes. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. I need to take the score down. Sorry. Not that it matters. All right. Looks like we're on a media timeout. 63 to 51 is the score. All right. We're running out of time. There's 11:47 left. There's enough time. What do you think needs to change? How does this game change? You tell me. Oh, man. We are in critical mode right now. Oh. 63 to 51. We're on a media timeout. 11:47 to play in this game. Alabama has not led the entire game against the number 15 seed in the SEC. Smitty, what's up, bro? Okay, Smitty says this. This is crazy, man. Play better defense. Switch up to defensive zone. Clog the paint. Michael Fortenberry, what's up, dog? Johnny, 5775. Yo, that's almost my phone number, Johnny, on the back end, bro. That's crazy. Johnny Kimmons. David Neal says, never won. Man of Wisdom says Ole Miss about to pull out the yo. Can you imagine Ole Miss? Yo, what if they are able to run through this? Right? They beat Texas. They beat Georgia. Bama. Yo, this is getting serious, family. Yo, and if you're here tonight, thank you for being here tonight for the basketball watch along. I think we've officially broken a record with 138 watching. So thank you so much. Mimi, what's up? Good to see you tonight. Appreciate you. Dylan, the official, good to see you as well. True God, Benjamin, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Man of Wisdom, good to see you as well. Oceanic Jazz, let's just make a shot. And we are on a media timeout right now with the score 63 to 51. Man, hopefully they can come back. Yo, so game trends right now, okay? Alabama, they 0 of 9, their last 9 shots. 1 of 11 if you want to take it back a little bit further. And get this. This is crazy. Alabama has not scored in 6 minutes. 6 minutes they haven't scored. That's crazy. True Godsman says that the game is rigged. Anna says hit the thumbs up. Aaron McGuire, unfortunately, Ole Miss is going to win this game. Mimi's points out that the Alabama softball team won. Coming up next, you have Arkansas taking on Oklahoma, right? All right, we're back in action in Nashville, where Alabama needs to do something to get back into this game where they trail 63-51 against the number 15 team in the SEC. Ole Miss coming from right to left on your TV. This is the watch along. I appreciate you guys being here. Top of the key, Ole Miss working on Amari Allen. Amari Allen in the green shoes. Setting something up, playing some half-court basketball. Ole Miss going to challenge. They go inside. They're going to kick back out. Top of the key, they're going to take a three-pointer. Three-pointer doesn't even touch the basket. It's a complete air ball. It goes out of bounds. 11-18, Alabama will take the ball, and they will inbound. It'll be Philon to Holloway. Alabama hasn't scored in 6 minutes. Holloway crosses half-court mark. He's going to hand it off to LeBaron Philon. Time for LeBaron Philon maybe to go and kind of take this game over if you could. And it's been kind of quiet for him. But it's going to be Holloway who challenges. Shot is up, and finally a basket for Alabama. Tide has cut the lead now to 10. Holloway has 14 points. Philon has 16. Here comes Ole Miss on the other side. It's going to be swatted down. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to remain Ole Miss basketball. Rebels lead by 10 with 10:48 to play. Bo Boland's had some nice blocks, and I guess you can give that to Sherrell as well. I mean, that's the kind of defense that we need to see more of for Alabama basketball. You know, what have you guys thought about Bo Boland's game? Here comes Ole Miss. They're going to challenge. They're working on Sherrell. They're going to take it inside. Kick it to the outside. It is 10-point lead. A runner goes up. It turns into an alley-oop, and it goes right in. And Ole Miss now leads 65-53. They've done that twice now in this game. Here comes Holloway. He's going to press to Amari Allen. Back to Holloway. Holloway's going to go inside. Looks like that's a foul. Ole Miss called on the foul. I don't even know what that was. Alabama is in the bonus. 65-53. 10:20 to play in this game. You're watching the quarterfinals in Nashville. Holloway at the line. First shot is up, and it's good. 65-54. Holloway now with 16 points, tied with LeBaron Philon with 16 points. Alabama's last 10 shots, only one has went in. They still trail by 10. Free throw is up, and it is good as well. 65-55 is the score. Let's see if the Tide can cut that lead down from 10 points. 10 minutes to play in this game. Here comes Ole Miss, top of the key. Working on Noah Williamson. Noah Williamson checked into the game, and here comes Ole Miss. They're going to challenge. They go underneath the basket, and it's going to be a foul on Noah Williamson. And 2 free throws awarded to Ole Miss. Oceanic Jazz comments inside the comment box, I think Bo Boland will have a breakout senior season. You know, I don't know what to think about Bo Boland. You know, he's a little bit lighter. He's not a true big man, right? He kind of likes to live on the perimeter. But I will say this about Bo Boland is I think he has a good defensive game, right? First free throw is missed by Ole Miss, by the way. Jimbo, 100%. He says not having Bediako and Bristow at the rim protectors killed this team. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why they were, you know, trying to play so much, right? Trying to challenge to be able to play. 1 free throw is good, so it's 66-55. Here comes Alabama basketball. Need a spark right here. It's going to be LeBaron Philon. Philon with the big 3, and that's good. Perfect timing for a three-pointer for Alabama, and that's Philon. He has 19 points now. 66-58. Ole Miss going to challenge. They take it out. Williamson still in for Sherrell. Jumper's up. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Allen, and here comes Alabama basketball trying to cut into that lead. Philon going to challenge underneath the basket. Working. Shot is up, and that's good as well. Bama now down by 6. 66-60, 9:26 to play in this game. Philon has 21 points. He leads Alabama basketball. 9:20 to play. Ole Miss going to challenge inside. Nearly turned the basketball over. Noah Williamson still in for Aiden Sherrill. 9 minutes to play. 9 minutes to play. Shot is up. That's going to be no good. Another air ball, and here comes Alabama basketball. Goes into the hot hand. LeBaron Philon, my goodness, with the alley-oop to Bo Bolin, and that causes a timeout. It is 66-62. LeBaron Philon just saw Bo Bolin flying, and he throws it up for a nasty alley-oop. My goodness, that was crazy. Oh, my goodness, that was nasty. Alabama now has some momentum. They haven't led this entire game. They're still not leading now, but they've cut the lead to 4. Ole Miss takes a timeout, 66-62. And I got to post that to Facebook. Man, that was nasty. Nasty work. 66-62. I hope you guys didn't leave early because it looks like we could have some late game heroics for Alabama basketball. All they need to do is to play just a little bit of defense. Man, that was nasty right there. Alabama 62 with, 9 minutes to play? Tied, cuts, lead to 4. All right. It's getting real over here, family. That was crazy. That was one of the nastier plays that I've seen in a little bit, right? And now they have momentum. They're on a 7-0 run over the last minute and 3. They've made their last 4 shots, right? Ole Miss now, and you know how basketball is. It's a game of waves because now Ole Miss, they're 1 of 8 in their last 8 shots. They can keep this up. They can, and I think they haven't been down by 4 this entire. It was 6. I think that was the most they've kind of cut it to. So we're in new territory right now. For the game stats, I'll kind of read some out. Alabama right now shooting from the field 43%, 3-point land 36%, free throw land. They've had issues tonight at the charity stripe where they are 14 of 21. On the other side, Ole Miss shooting free throws is 10 of 13. Is that the difference in this game? I mean, you always want to make those free throws, right? And I'm sure there's going to be a lot as we kind of head down the stretch, so maybe Alabama can tighten up there. But just a little bit of defense. You got to protect against Ole Miss, who's been great in terms of their little jumpers. And then rebounds. Look, there's no – Alabama's actually closed the gap on rebounds. Ole Miss has 33. Alabama has 27. At one point, it was a way wider margin. The hot hand so far has been LeBaron Philon as of late. He had that big 3 and then came back and hit the alley-oop to Bo Bolin. 21 points on the night, 8 of 11, 4 of 5 from three-point land. Aiden Holloway, 16 points. Kind of quiet in the second half, but still playing productive. Bo Bolin has 6, and Noah Williamson, at least going into that last timeout, he has 3 points. And he's played, they only have 4 minutes. I don't know if that's right. All right, so let's see if they can close it out. We got Uncle Mo momentum on our side. What a nasty alley-oop. That's one of my favorite plays that I've seen so far this year, fam. Damn, man, look at his face. That was nasty. All right, down by 4. 8:58 to play. Ole Miss to inbound. All right, let's see what happens after the timeout. Ole Miss going to challenge. Setting it up. Little half-court offense. Set up the pick on the outside. It's going to be one-on-one with Williamson. They're going to challenge right to the basket. Block is up, no good. And are they going to call that a goaltend? Yeah, I guess they called that a goaltend right there. That's going to be a goaltend, I guess. Actually, what is the call? They have 68 on the TV. Okay, they're going to call, I guess they called that a goaltend, I'm assuming. 68-62, 8:42 to play. Lead up to 6 now. Here comes Alabama basketball. It's Philon to Holloway. Philon on top of the key. Thinks about it. Thinks about a little step back. He's still dribbling the basketball. 18 on the shot clock. Back to Holloway. Holloway finds Philon. Philon to Williamson on the left wing. No good. Man, I thought he was going to hit a 3-ball there for a second. The ball went out of bounds as Ole Miss rebounded it, and Alabama is going to get the ball off a turnover. Yo, I thought Noah Williamson was going to make that. 66-62, 8:20 to play. Alabama will get the basketball off of Ole Miss turnover. Literally, the guy got it and dribbled it out of bounds. 8:11 to play. Alabama to inbound. Philon to Amari Allen. Noah Williamson still in the game. Amari Allen takes a 3. It's going to be no good. Ole Miss with the rebound. 7:55 to play. Ole Miss moving from right to left. They're going to slow it down a little bit. Looks like they're going to continue to work on Williamson. 3-ball goes up, and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Alabama. That's Amari Allen to Philon. Here comes Philon. Lightning fast. Pulls back for a 3. 3-ball up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. I thought Noah Williamson was going to get that one. 7:44 to play. Ole Miss up 66-62. Ole Miss kicks it to the left wing. Shot is up. That's a 3-ball, and that goes in. Big shot right there by Ole Miss. 69-62 is the official score. And it's going to be a foul on Ole Miss, and they'll take a timeout. It's a media timeout. So 69-62 is the score. 7:24 to play in this game after a big 3-ball. Ole Miss, their last 10 shots, they've only made 2, right? And Justin inside the comment box, 7-4 Alabama baseball. Kentucky wins. We got softball one as well, right? Didn't you say softball one? Oh, man. They didn't even look at that goaltend. It happened so fast. I mean, sometimes was that a goaltend? It had to be, right? 69-62. They closed the gap to 4. And then they hit that. There was the goaltend, and then they hit that big 3-pointer, which, moved it to 7 now. I think they're gonna look. They're gonna come back somehow, some way. And this, how many times have we seen this from this basketball team? And it's not a good thing. I'm just saying we've seen it before. Like the game against Tennessee, they were same thing. They weren't leading that game at all, and then they won the game at the very end. Michael Forbury says it was a goaltend. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Yeah, right, Wesley? Sometimes they look at them, and I guess that one was just so apparent that they just called it and kind of moved forward. But usually sometimes you see the officials kind of look at it. We're on a media timeout, by the way. It's 69-62. Alabama down to number 15 seeded in the SEC. Ole Miss, 69-62. Ole Miss, they've kind of been on a heater. They beat Texas. They beat Georgia last night. And right now against Alabama, they have a lot of momentum. This is a team that has shot well, at least in the first half. Right now, overall, Ole Miss shooting 44%, 43% from three-point land, 7 of 16. And, free throws, they've hit 10 of 13. Rebounds, they're out-rebounding Alabama basketball by a score of 36-28. Turnovers, they have 5. Alabama has 5. Noah Williamson's played a lot tonight, I have to tell you. It seems like a long 6 minutes that he's played, right? Mark Smith points out, for those of you interested in baseball, the United States is up 3-0 over Canada in the bottom of the 4th. I appreciate the update. Love me some baseball. Crimson Angel inside the comment box is not happy. Now, I get it, man. I think there's a lot of people that aren't happy right now. I know. This is March Madness. Let's just see what happens. There's a lot of time left. these type of games are tough. They're so frustrating because they've never really been completely out of it, but Ole Miss has held the momentum. They still have a fighting shot to win this game. You know it doesn't take long for Alabama to go on a run. Arkansas and Oklahoma next. You win this game, you probably play Arkansas tomorrow. I mean, that's a tough one. Bless you. Thank you. All right. Phylon at the line. First shot is good. Second shot is good. 69-64. LeBaron Phylon now with 23 points. Did the old Quinnen Williams sneeze off camera. That was one of my favorite moments in all of sports history is when he sneezed and he blessed himself. Bless you. Thank you. And he thanked himself too. 69-64, 7 minutes to play. Ole Miss with the possession. Top of the key. SEC quarterfinals. It's been a wild one. Shots up. That's a 3-ball. Goes up. No good. It's going to be Phylon. It seems like Phylon is everywhere. It seems like he's like on like 5 guys. He's going to challenge. Kicks out to right cell. Right cell. No good. Man, and Mallet comes in like a missile. Flies. And who got the basketball? This dude's motor. Oh, my God. Look at this guy. You better live your life like Houston Mallet. Look at this guy. Sacrificing his ball. Sacrificing his life for the ball. Goes out of bounds. Whose ball is it? This guy, man. Oh, Alabama to inbound. What a play, dude. This guy, man. Phylon inbounds to right cell. 69-64, 6:52 to play. Sherrell back to Phylon. Phylon now top of the key. He's going to challenge. He goes inside. He's going to take a jump. Nope. He passes it to Sherrell for the jam. 69-66. Tied. Cut the lead. 2-3. Ole Miss going to go inside. Jumper against Sherrell is good. Oh, my goodness, man. Those little jumpers. Here comes Bama back. They're pushing it. It's going to be Phylon. Phylon goes up. Second chance by Amari Allen off the miss, and that's good. 68-71. Here comes Ole Miss. 6 minutes to play in the game. They're going to challenge on Mallet. Another jumper is up, and another jumper goes in. My goodness, this team, man. 73-68. Here comes Bama. The teams have traded baskets on each side. Right cell's going to go inside with a jumper of his own. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. It's going to be a jump ball. The possession will go to Alabama, I believe. 73-68. Man, these little frustrating jumpers, right? This one was against Mallet. He kind of just went in. Mallet thought he got the foul. The guy calls out, and he just hits a little fadeaway right there. Aaron, I thought that could have been an offensive foul as well. 73-68 is your score. Actually, Ole Miss's possession right here. Setting up at the top of the key. 5 minutes and 24 seconds to play. What the hell was that? The ball slipped out, and it just flew up into the air, and Bama recovers. Sherrell's going to take a 3-ball. It doesn't even hit the basket. Loose ball. We're underneath the basket for a jump ball. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, my goodness. Ole Miss literally just threw the ball up into the air. I guess it slipped off his hand. But Sherrell takes a 3, and it doesn't even hit the basket. I think Bama's going to retain possession over here on the jump ball. What was that? Look, even Nate Oates are like, yo, did you see that, Nate? That's because the ball slipped. It flew up. Bama to inbound. It's Phylon. Phylon to Rysell. Rysell with the 3. No good. Going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. Man, Rysell has no points. 0 of 5 from the field. 0 of 4 from three-point land. No points for Rysell at all in this game. Cold. Ice cold. Ole Miss going to challenge. They're going to take it up. Shot is good. Another jumper. I'm not kidding you. They've probably hit, 25 of those? Here comes Reitzel. He's going to challenge. Nearly turns the ball over. Goes to Philon. Philon kicks it out to Bo Bolin. Back to Philon. Philon up for the three. Three is good. Big shot right there by Philon. Philon has 26 points now. 5 of 7 from three-point land. It is 71-75. All you need is just a little bit of defense, and you close this gap. 75-71, 4:33 to play in the game. Philon feeling it. Keep going to Philon. Ole Miss going to challenge. Another jumper. That's up. It's going to be rebounded by Alabama basketball. Bo Bolin, and here comes Philon. Take it. Shot is up. No good. Second chance. No good. Ole Miss rebounds. 4 minutes to play. 75-71. 4 minutes left in this game. Ole Miss slowing it down. Bama's trying to get the tempo up. Down by 4. 4 minutes to play. Kick out to the right side. Looking for the screen. Ole Miss thinking about it. They're going to take a big three from the outside. They're going to pull it back. Shot is up. Get the loose ball. 2 on the shot clock. They throw up a prayer. Oh, my goodness. How did they get that off? 78-71. Immediate timeout. There was 1 second on the shot clock. The guy literally threw it up, and it goes right in. 78-71. My goodness. Number 15 seeded Ole Miss leads late in the game over Bama. Can Bama come back with under 4 minutes to play? Can they come back and survive the quarterfinal upset from Ole Miss? That was insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, man. I didn't think they were going to make that. So we got 78-71, 3:42 to play. Ole Miss just hit. Remember the dagger, right? Was that a dagger? I don't know. It felt like one. Because it felt like we were starting to kind of get into that 4-point range. And then you hit a shot like that. 78-71. Media timeout. LeBaron Philon has been on fire. He has 26, but you know who's been ice cold, and they've kept him in. And I know some of you have called for him to check out of the game. But Reitzel, I've never seen Reitzel like this. Yo, Reitzel 0 of 5 tonight. I've never seen that before from him. Never. CD points out another professional basketball player dressed out like a college basketball player. Who is that, CD? Someone from Ole Miss? They have like a European dude on the squad. Oh, man. Oof. 78-71, under 4 to play. Oh, man. Appreciate you guys rocking with me to the end. Thank you so much. It's still not out of reach, right? I mean, there's enough time, but it's like we'll see what happens. Media timeout, 3:42 to play in the game. That was a crazy shot right there. Do I think they'll win? I mean, I never really lose hope, to be honest, because I've seen too many sporting events. Family, we're on a media timeout. 78-71. I've seen crazy things. This is March Madness. It's like never over. I'm not trying to like sunshine pump. It's just like you never know. Todd's not happy. And if you're new to the watch-along, we do these for the basketball watch-alongs, and I don't have no professional experience calling play-by-play, so I appreciate the grace. I also keep the scoreboard up by myself, so I'm doing a lot of things at the same time, so I appreciate the grace, but I appreciate you guys also being active inside the comment box. So just my thank you to you so much. And I know the scoreboard isn't what you want right now, but we got 3:42, so let's see if the Tide can come home and somehow take back this game. This is going to be tough. All right, 3:40 to play. We're back in action. Here comes Phylon. Phylon's been hot. He's got tons of points. Layup, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Ole Miss. Man, I thought he had a clear opportunity right there for the layup. No good. Ole Miss on the other side. Big possession for the Rebels. 3:14 to play. Working on Bo Bolin. It's going to be stolen by Alabama basketball. Bo Bolin comes up with the steal, and then it goes out of bounds on nearly another steal, and it's going to be Alabama's basketball. Oof. What an effort right there by Bo Bolin. Man. How tall? Bo Bolin's like what, like 6'10" or something like that? You see him like stretch out? Dude is long, man. 78-71, 2:58 to play. Holloway takes a floating jumper, and that's going to be no good. 2:40 to play. Man, Alabama hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 11 seconds. It's ultra. This is as serious as it's ever been, family. What was that? That was a turnover right there. Ole Miss is going to turn the basketball over. Yeah, I was like, what the hell is happening right here? Soccer Dad, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. 78-71, 2:40 to play. Turnover by Ole Miss. Costly turnover right there. That was kind of a weird run right there, right, CD, from Holloway? Oh. 78-71, 2:40 to play. Here comes Alabama basketball. Amari Allen crosses half court to Phylon. Back to Holloway. Holloway's going to challenge. He goes inside, and he gets the layup. That's good. 73-78 is the score with 2:25 to play. Bama down by 5. Bama is in the bonus. Ole Miss setting it up, slowing it down. 2:15 to play in the game. You got Holloway working on defense. They're going to challenge. They go inside. Shot is kicked out to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. 5, 4. Kicks it back. Ole Miss is going to have to get something up. They throw up a prayer. It is no good. Doesn't even hit the basket. It's an air ball. Alabama will take over 78-73 with 1:56 to go in the game. Soccer Dad, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good Friday the 13th. It doesn't feel, I mean, I guess it does feel like a Friday the 13th, this type of game, right? I was going to say it doesn't, but then, I mean, look what's happening. All right, 78-73, 1:50 to play in the game. Phylon now with the ball, top of the key. Makes a man miss. Man, he's so quick off the basketball. It's just ridiculous, man. Love Phylon's game, man. Hope he can come up with it. Houston Mallette underneath with the big jam. Oh, my goodness, by Sherelle. 78-75. Ole Miss has 3 turnovers in the last 2 minutes. They haven't scored in the last 2 minutes. 1:20 to play. 78-75. This is March Madness. 1:19 to play. Good defense right there by Holloway. Get on him. Ole Miss kicks it to the left side. They're going to challenge underneath the basket. They're going to go up with another jumper, and it's good. Exceptional shooting tonight from Ole Miss, and that's going to be a timeout as they lead by 5. There's a minute to play, and Ole Miss hits a critical jumper to go up by 5. 1 minute to play. 80-75 is your score in Nashville in the quarterfinals. Let's see if Alabama can get it done in the final minute. Man, what a jump shot right there. Yo, I'm curious to see the points in the paint for this team. So they have 34 points in the paint. I'm talking about Ole Miss. They have 26 bench points. They've led this game for 38 minutes. 38 minutes, family. Now, for the Alabama Crimson Tide, they have been led by LeBaron Philon, who has 26, Holloway, who has 18, and then Aiden Sherrill, who has 14, right? I think when you look to this team head-to-head, a lot of you have been mentioning kind of the rebounds. Ole Miss has 32 rebounds. Bama has 25. So they've kind of closed that gap, but still it feels like they are controlling the boards. But I think those little jump shots that they've hit, I mean, get a hand up, do something, but they have made too many of those, right? It's almost like they're automatic with those little jump shots. I'm telling you. And it's like from the same spot. Tim's not happy. Yeah, I get it, man. Frustrating. Yeah, those free throw jumpers, that's it. Steve Taylor. Exactly, bro. That's what they've been doing the entire game. 1 minute to play. 1 minute to play in Nashville. Here comes LeBaron Philon. Philon on the right wing. Good defense right there by Ole Miss. Right cell to Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin's going to challenge. He goes up with the ball, and it's going to go in for Bama. 80-77. Nice shot off the glass. Alabama trails by 3. Here comes the press. Ole Miss is going to break the press, and they get across. 45 seconds to play. They are up by 3 points. Philon with the defense. Philon nearly picks it. Ole Miss top of the key. 14, they're going to go inside, and there's a foul. It's going to be on Amari Allen. Man. I thought Philon almost picked that right there. I was thinking that could have been an offensive foul as well. We got a $99 super chat. Naz, what's up, man? I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much, bro. 34 seconds to play. And it's going to be an Ole Miss timeout. Score is 80-77. Oof, man. All right, let's see what happens in the final 30 seconds of this game. We're in a Ole Miss timeout. Whew, man. Now, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me tonight. It's I would say that the game has been entertaining for sure, but I think it's been frustrating in the fact that one of the things that is Alabama's weak spot, even going into the NCAA basketball tournament, where regardless of the outcome of this game, I mean, they're going to be highly seeded. I mean, that's just Alabama basketball in the season that they've had. But is the defensive efforts. I mean, I can even see right here, it looks like there's low energy, even looking at the club right here, to me. I mean, Rysel kind of looks checked out, and I get it. He hasn't had his night, but this simple frame, it looks like they kind of like deflated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I pick up on things like that. But I think the defense has been a weak spot for this team. And that was something I was excited about against that Auburn game because they did a great job on defense against Auburn. Maybe this will be kind of a last-second wake-up call if they can't win this game, because it is frustrating to watch jumper after jumper after jumper. All right, 34 seconds left. Let's see what happens. 80-77. Ole Miss to inbound. Clean inbound by Ole Miss. They're going to reset top of the key. We got Mallette and their guard going head-to-head. 25 seconds. Here comes the screen. They're going to go left. Now Bo Bolin on defense. Ole Miss going to shoot. That jumper is no good, and here comes Alabama basketball. 15 seconds left. It's Philon, and he's going to be fouled. 80-77 with 12 seconds left. Yo, this is crazy. You're going to have 2 free throws right here by LeBaron Philon. Philon has 26 tonight. He's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. He'll go to the line. 12.9 seconds left in this basketball game. First free throw, you guess it, it's good. Cut the lead to 2. (80-78). LeBaron Fila now with 27 points on the night. The officially is 13.4 seconds left, and the second free throw is good. This is the closest it's been. 80-79, 13.4 seconds on the clock. It is 80-79 after LeBaron Filon's 2 made free throws. Again, 13.4 left. Here comes Ole Miss. They're going to inbound, and we got a whistle. We're waiting for the inbound. Looks like a substitution. On the court for Alabama, Philon, Holloway, Right Cell, Bobolin, and Mallette. 13 seconds, 13.4. Got to foul immediately. Ole Miss to inbound. They inbound. They try to foul, but they can't. And they're going to foul with about 9 seconds to play. 9.1 officially. You got to cross half court. 9.1, and Ole Miss will go to the line. Oh, man. So 9 seconds left in this game. And Ole Miss will go to the line. 9.1, it is 80-79. Oh, man, this is crazy. 1-point game with 9.4 to play. Shot is up, but it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Philon. Philon, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shot is up by Sherrill. He's going to be blocked. He's going to be blocked. Are they going to call a foul underneath? What was the final call? It's 80-79. Is that it? Are they going to call it a wrap right there? So Philon took it in. Why did he not take that? He dumped it to Sherrill. They didn't call a foul on him. I mean, the officials haven't called it final yet. Why did Philon not take that shot? Why did they not call a timeout? Why did he not take that shot? They put 0.8 seconds left on the clock. The game is not official yet. It's 80-79. I don't even know what they're going to do here. I don't even know whose ball it is. I thought that was a foul. Do you guys think that was a foul? Yes or no inside the comment box. So they're going to call a foul on Alabama. They called a foul officially on Mallette. There's 0.8 seconds left, so the guy's going to shoot. And that's pretty much it. Shot is up. It's no good. And there's 0.1 second left. Alabama calls a timeout. There's literally 0.1 second left. They missed the free throw. It's 80-79. I'm sure they're going to look to see if there's a little bit more time left, but there's literally 0.1 seconds left. Why didn't okay, a lot of things on that last drive. Why didn't Philon take it? Why was that not a foul? Why didn't they take a timeout? The champ, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here, bro. All right, so they got it. So I would put like 0.4. You're going to have enough time to shoot something, right? No, but I think they're going to put more. They put 0.5 on. So there's 0.5 on. Alabama will inbound it and have to shoot it immediately. It's going to be, kind of a half-court miracle. 80-79 with 0.5 seconds left. Bama loses this game, they're out of the SEC tournament. Do you guys think inside the comment box that Phylon should have took that? Should he have shot that? Why didn't he take that? Why didn't they take a timeout? I'm so confused. Why did he dish that off? It looked like he even had a clean shot at it. So Bama's going to have to come out of this timeout, and they're going to have to literally catch, shoot. It's going to happen like all together. D-Force isn't happy about it. That was crazy, man. 80-79. What a crazy game this has been. To these guys? Really? Number 15? Ole Miss? Really? Patriotic Life is saying point shaving. Todd's not happy. All right, so 0.5. Let's see what they drew up, all right? All right, here we go. We got a lady in yellow that's praying. So Alabama's literally inbounding it from the opposite side. They're going to have to do like, remember Christian Laettner? They don't even have enough time to do that. Maulet's inbounding it over here, and Phylon's going to have to shoot it even before half court. How are they going to do this? All right, they baseball pass it. Amari Allen shoots. Oh, my goodness, it nearly goes in. And that's a wrap. 80-79 is your final. 80-7. Yo, that was a good look, man. Oh, my God. Amari Allen, yo, that's going to be as close as you get to making a shot like that. Man, Alabama upset in the SEC tournament by number 15 Ole Miss, who's been sawing through everybody. Woo! Man, unbelievable to lose to Ole Miss number 15, and that's a final. Alabama knocked out of the SEC basketball tournament and sent back to Tuscaloosa after losing to Ole Miss. Wow, Ole Miss. Wow, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Annie, let me get this up, and we'll do some post-game real quick. I mean, I saw what you guys saw. Tide knocked out. Tide, let's see, Tide upset. That's probably better. Tide upset in SEC basketball tournament. All right, family. Well, let's go over the post game, and I appreciate you guys being here. Not good, not the result that we wanted, right? And you look to what was the difference of this game. Can you guys help me out inside the comment box? What was the key difference in this game? If you guys had to tell me, like if you were telling somebody, what was the difference in this game, what would you say? Rammer Jammer says because they're trash. Acceptable answer. Acceptable answer, 100%. Let's look at the box score real quick, and I'll go full screen so you guys can see some of these numbers. Alabama basketball tonight, and I'm asking you, what was the difference in this game? Why did Alabama lose? Sound off inside the comment box. LeBaron Phylon had 28 points, but when push came to shove, and he had an opportunity to win the game, he decided to pass the ball off to Aiden Sherrill. I don't like that play. Hindsight's 50-50, but I still don't like it. Holloway had 18, but it was kind of like a quiet 18, right? It wasn't like overly impactful. He had like 10 points, and then he kind of went cold. Wrightsell, speaking of cold, yo, look at this. Look at this. No points. I've never seen this before from him. Not March Madness play, right? Amari Allen, he had 5, right? He nearly made that last shot to win the game, I guess. Aiden Sherrill, I thought he played okay. But the thing with Aiden Sherrill, and fam, look, I want to be truthful with you guys. I felt that Aiden Sherrill wasn't challenging enough underneath the basket, right? Still gets kind of pushed around, in my opinion. He had 14. What do you have? 6 boards. You know who had a double-double, I guess? Well, no, Amari Allen had 11 boards. That's surprising. Let's see. Bo Bolin had 8. Thought he played well on defense at times. He played with some hustle. And, of course, Maulet played a million miles an hour, you know. out-rebounded tonight, 42-36. Okay, yeah, that's a number that has to improve. Ole Miss had 9 turnovers. Alabama had 5. So what happens next, right? Where does Alabama go next? I think with Alabama basketball, and thank you so much. I think we got another super chat. That was in from Dylan. Dylan, I said 20 if we win, and I'm still going to give 10 to Kyle because he always comes through with great lives. Oh, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, man. I think, hey, King's family's up in here. King's family, what's up, dog? Good to see you. So, family, I think that this basketball team, I have these guys go into the Sweet 16. Anything past that, I would be really surprised. And it's the same thing, family, right? A great basketball team, maybe not great, a good basketball team, not great, not elite, because they lack components on the inside. And when they're streaky, when they don't have all 3 of their guards, like Wrightsell, this guy was missing in action tonight, they're going to struggle. The free throws, that's another area I want to point out. There were 18 to 25 on free throws. Not a good number, right? You make 2 more free throws, you win the game, right? So not happy with the result tonight. On Sunday, we'll find out where Alabama basketball is within the NCAA basketball tournament. I would imagine they're a 4 seed. Does this hurt Alabama basketball overall? I don't think so. Their strength of schedule has been very good. Is Nate Oates not the right guy for the job? No, like, come on. Like, that's too much. This team lacks components. We know what it is. And think about this. We haven't been talking about free throws. You make 2 more free throws, you win this game. Unacceptable on the charity stripe. And I bet Nate Oates is going to be upset about that. The other thing is the defense is like, you got to stop those jumpers. If I'm scouting Bama, I'm doing those jumpers. Yo, Roll Tide Die says, the easy layups. 100%, bro. Yeah. I think some of those layups that we missed as well. So I know it's not the result that you wanted, but I appreciate you guys rolling through on the live. I wish we could have done a live tomorrow and on Sunday. This was fun because I like to get together for round ball and do the watch along. So thank you for supporting me inside the comment box. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for always rocking with me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. Thank you to our spiritual warriors. Thank you to our super chatters. Thank you for rolling through inside the comment box. Frustrating way to end the night with Alabama basketball losing to Ole Miss by a score of 80-79 and getting bounced out of the SEC tournament by Ole Miss, who's now beat Texas, beat Georgia, and now beat Bama. All right, so coming up next, you got Arkansas and Oklahoma. Enjoy your night. Thank you so much for being here. And before we go, CD says this with a $10 super chat. It depends on the matchups in the NCAA basketball tournament. A big team in the first round could knock them out. I would co-sign on that, man. I think a team that has really solid interior play, and if Alabama isn't hot from the outside, they're going to struggle. Have things really changed? You know what I'm saying? Since, because I think back to Bama basketball when they first played that San Diego State team. That was years ago. That was just a big team inside, right? And you couldn't get past them. And I think that's kind of the same thing. That's why they were pressing so much for Bediako to still play, truth be told, right? Because after Sherrell, you just don't really – and even Sherrell, he's not an elite big man. He's just not. D. Williams says, Kyle, every time you have a watch along, Bama loses. No, that's not true. But the record isn't flawless. It's like 7-4 or something like that. It's not that good. So, but we got to have the watch alongs. All right. Love you guys. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Kyle Henderson, Bama football on YouTube. Alabama basketball bounced out of the NCAA basketball tournament. Dylan, thank you very much for giving a fan fundership. I hope you guys had a good time tonight despite the L. We'll see you guys on the